Why virtuous? Question mark. Why be virtuous? And then he lists kind of 4 reasons to be virtuous. Number 1,
Phil Phails at philosophy.
Virtuous lives are admirable and inspiring. As we see from the stories, you read those stories and you're like, dang, that's inspiring. That's really cool. I want to be like that. I want to have that kind of impact in the world. I want to be, I don't know, I want to be a good person. The stories do foster and nurture that in me at least. So that's 1. We want to be virtuous because virtuous lives are admirable and inspiring. Number 2, good character typically makes the world a better place. I think that's true because it spins off. Like when you're modeling, nothing happens in a vacuum. So if you act virtuous, you're modeling virtuous action for those around you, and you're kind of setting the tone. You're setting a way of being in motion. You're like broadcasting it out. People can see it. People can feel it. People can even see the impact of it. I think virtuous acts and good character will make the world a better place. When you think about that list of them, you had humility, kindness, patience, diligence, charity, temperance, chastity. I don't know about chastity, but certainly a lot of these really great. Why did I say I don't know about chastity? I think I don't know about chastity because I think that was around like controlling people's sexual expression. I don't know if that's what chastity means, but I don't want to get into the whole Christian. I think taboos around sexuality create a darkness where a lot of bad things can happen because people feel shame about communicating what's going on for them in their real experience. That if there was more open, more in the light, more discussion and comfort around discussing sexuality, some of those behaviors might not be able to thrive anymore because folks would feel comfortable talking about their experience sexually and not feel so much shame. That's why I said that about chastity. But courage, temperance, justice, wisdom, faithfulness, kindness, patience, peace, self-control, all these seem great. And I think that the more we embody and act on those moral character traits, the more virtuous we are, I think the world will be a better place. I agree with him there. Number 3 is the one where I put a big question mark on it, and it says, God wants us to become good people. Oh man, I don't know if that's true. God wants us to become a better. I think I could change that sentence and say, religions want us to become good people. I mean, in this one, he kind of said, God created us in a way, God created us to be virtuous. And it kind of sets it up as like, God messed up on creating us, or when we got down here, we got in the mix and was unable to realize God's plan or God's kind of his blueprint for the human. I think we're made the way we're made. I probably think of it more from an evolutionary perspective. We're just here, we're made this way, and it is what it is. You need light, you need darkness, you need good, you need bad, you need all of these things. It's part of the human struggle. I don't know that we could have a world that's totally devoid of darkness. Could we have a world where it's just light? That being said, it's probably a benefit to moving what darkness and light is over. We don't have to go into the depths of the darkness. And maybe we can go to the depths of the lightness, but I don't know about God. Well, who's God? What is God? Whenever you make a statement like God wants us to become good people, I don't know. My kind of my detector for BS starts to go off. And I don't know, maybe I should look at that. But religions seem to want us to be good people. The folks in life that figured something out and shared that something, I believe, wanted us to have a roadmap to being a good person, to freeing yourself from the suffering, whether it's Buddhist, or the Buddha, or Jesus, or Muhammad, any of these guys, any of these prophets, any of these people that seem to have it figured out and wanting to share that, those guys wanted us all to become good people, I think, and wanted to influence the world in that way. So I don't know. The word God, I get stuck on that, but if I think of God as universal consciousness or universal oneness, I don't know that it wants anything. It just is. You just accept the world as it is. You accept. I'm not sure how this jives with Buddhism, but that was his third reason. God wants us to become good people. And then the fourth one was a good character can be rewarding, a source of joy and contentment, shielding ourselves from hardship, whether that's emotional or otherwise, and you don't have to struggle with temptation. I don't know if that's true. I think you probably always struggle with temptation. Just because you're virtuous doesn't mean there's not long division going on. It doesn't mean you're not battling with that other part of your psyche or your behavior, the part that wants, the part that, there's greed inside of you. There's all these things inside of you. There's that saying, if it's human, it's not alien to me. So I think we all are touched and have an awareness of all the virtues and all the vices. And there's a decision, there's a present moment option for going one direction or the other. One thing I looked up while I was reading all this was altruism. I'm going to pull it up. I did a little research on altruism because I thought, can you ever really do something in an altruistic manner? Or is there always going to be some sort of benefit that you're getting? Whether it's just a dopamine hit in your body, something that's some positive benefit to your behavior that's not as clear. Like it's not always, oh, I get money when I do this thing. It could be I get social status and I want that social status. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole with altruism, but that's some of the things I was thinking about. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.